Hello. I want to cover another activity now that I do in forest schools, and that's impressions. Ooh, just get completed. That's better. So for this activity you'll need some A4 paper. You haven't got to use A4 paper, you can use fabric or cloth, maybe an old t-shirt, an old sheet, something like that. I favour paper because I've got loads of it. It's biodegradable, it's easily obtainable, it's cheap. So we tend to use A4 and a knocking stick. This can comprise of either a mallet, this is what I made earlier, or a stone, a log, anything really that you can use to make noise and hit your sheet of paper with. Alright, so then the participants will all go out into the forest school area and they'll pick up some leaves, some flowers, some berries, anything that piques their interest as green or that has some sap in it even. So this is a good activity. It's very immersive. It allows them to discover, so it's a bit of a discovery activity. It's also exploration, and you know, it means that you can learn to identify different species that live in your forest school area. So what you do is you get your A4 sheet of paper and you fold it in half like so, and you put it on something nice and firm that you can hit something with, and then you go and you pick up your materials. So for today I have an alder leaf, so I'll place that in there somewhere. I've got an oak leaf, sycamore, which is a member of the maple family, so I'll put that in there as well, and an alder cone. I'm not sure if this is going to work, but we'll put it in there anyway. But it's a nice little way, if it comes up in conversation, you can explain how these drop into nice, they elongate as you come into the winter months, into autumn, and the seeds obviously dangle and from it, so it actually goes quite long, so it's interesting nonetheless. So we'll put that in there. And I have a very young blackberry, although it's red, it would have been a blackberry if I wasn't going to splat it. So I'm going to put that in there as well. And then we're going to fold that over. We're going to put it down like that. Now we want to try and prevent the sheet from moving, and then we're going to batter it. Right, I'm just going to speed this up a minute, guys. I'll get back to you in a minute. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open up the sheet of paper like that, and I'm going to peel away the leaves, and hopefully should leave behind quite the impression. Interesting. Made a hole. Never mind. So there's our end result. If you'd like to have a closer look. And it shows you the different colours of saps and the different colours of green, and of course we've got a little bit of redness there where we squashed our blackberry, and our seed pod from the alder was very, very sappy, and it made a hole through one side of my paper. So it'll give me something to hang it up by. As I said, it's a lovely activity because you can really get into the zone, if you like, whilst you're hitting away at it. And the benefit of it is, as well as on reflection time, then when we talk about our activity and we reflect back on it, we can show each other the end results of our impression, and we can help each other identify then the different species in there. And depending on your age group, then you could even take it a little bit further, and you could talk about the different seasons and how things are more sappy in the spring than they would be in the summer, and how everything's slowing down at the end of summer towards autumn. You could talk about precipitation, or you could talk about photosynthesis and how a leaf works. So you know, you really can talk a lot about this. And solitary activity, at the end of it, when you reflect on it, it really can open up conversation. So it's a good way to talk, so you can talk about different things after the activity's finished. Well, I hope you enjoyed my demonstration. I'll get back to you in the next one. Bye.